Hi guys, so I'm doing the third part of the quiz video 4-3. So the third question is write a method that tests is a string write a method that tests if a string is a palindrome. For example, Laval. So that means that a palindrome is a word that can be read forward and backwards and it would give you the same word, like Laval. Other examples are like Anna or kayak or level. So let's get going. So I already started the code. So first thing you have to do is import the java.util scanner, which we're going to use to have the user input a word. And I called it palindrome. I called the class palindrome1, and I already started my main method and the method that I'm going to create to evaluate this, which is a boolean, and it's going to be called palindrome. So for my main method, so the first thing we want to do is ask the user to write a word. So system.out print ln, please write a word to check. Whoa. Please write a word to check if it is a palindrome. Yep. Next, you want to use the scanner. So scanner, let's just call it string equals to new scanner system.in, and then we are going to save the string, the scanner, into a string, and we're going to call that string word. String dot next. Okay. And now we're going to have it output whatever my boolean method is going to generate. Is going to generate a true or false. And here I'm just going to write it out. It's going to add a true or false to this statement. So system.out.print your word is a palindrome. And here, this is where it's going to output right after this, whether it's true or false. Since we already called our boolean and palindrome, we are going to have it output the true or false. So there we go. So this statement is going to be added right next to here, and it's either going to be true or false depending on the word. Because I'm going to basically ask my method to evaluate when it gets the string that the user inputted, and it's going to tell me if it's true or false. Right. Okay, let's keep going. Public static boolean. So here we are going to we're going to define the integer n as the length of the word inputted. And then we're going to do a loop, a for loop. So for an integer I that's equal to 0, so that means that's the first character of the word to begin with, all the way to I smaller than n/2. So until halfway into the word, like n/2 is half the length of the word, I is going to increase by 1. So it's going to move on to the next character. Here we're going to nest the if statement. So if the character at I is not equal to the character at n minus I minus 1, here the minus 1 is because remember that we start counting at 0 and not at 1, then it's going to return false. But if this doesn't happen and it doesn't return false, then it will just return true. It's only going to return true after it goes through this entire for loop to make sure that every single character matches. So let's see if this works. Oh, wait, what did I write? Word.car. Word.car. Oh, here. Oops, not 1, but I. My bad. N minus I minus 1. Sorry about that. No, what is it? Word. Oh, okay, so here I think that's the mistake. Cart instead of car. Alright, let's compile it. Hopefully it works now. Yes, good. So let's run, let's run this. So let's try with Laval first. Yes, so our word is true. Let's try with a different word. Come on. Let's try with level. That's true. Okay, let's try a word that's not a palindrome for sure. There we go. See, your word is a palindrome, false. So I hope this helped you guys, and here is the code.